So you have a weapon? Big deal. You're starting to scare me.
What are you doing here? I won't have you causing trouble. Cough up some coin, or we'll report.
Wait, we can come to some... That was just a... Isn't it funny?
We'll see who has.
No, you're right.
That's bad. That's more like. No. Nothing's missing. Don't shove. Bitte, bitte. I'll be right with you.
Not
Careful.
for repairs to the fortifications.
What do you need?
They have two collections just like it already.
I'll have a look.
And there
Herr
are
Pest.
still holes.
Kinder und Geld. Geen wel.
I'll tell you,
pfeife darauf.
no fucking
Where's that drink, son?
play dice. You feel like Rome.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Excuse me?
How did it go?
I went to see.
Strong onions! White, yellow, and red!
Houses and stores being robbed. Just waiting for my turn.
Aye. You never know these days. God bless you.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget, I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malashov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
He's one of them! Get
him! You're no match for us! Hey! Get
Get him!
You'll be sorry!
Hey, that one's had it! Spare him! You'll die for that, you bastard! What's wrong? Don't like red. Come on now! Look, yeah!
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa! My God! You're hurt!
I'm all right. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
Apology accepted.
We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimmel, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scalitz, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad. As long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
We will have to untie your hands then. What should I do?
It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are he even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake die. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
Ah, I see. You want to blackmail Vavak?
It certainly wouldn't hurt to have something on him that would put him in his place for good. Some kind of evidence.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mint Master's office. He wanted to become the Mint Master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange.
All right. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted.
Excellent. You'll find, tell him the password, via ARGENTUM. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to...
We'll be praying for you.
Get out of my sight. Clear off. God be with you. Good day. Stand here all day. I don't care.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you. Maybe next time.
Good day to you. Good day.
Gotcha. Well, well. Can't believe this is just lying around.
Go! Quick! Quick!
Good to see you.
You're a Christian at Pisek?
I am? What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzlin. I haven't made much progress regarding the... Man, I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
That's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many cores they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
Won't they be suspicious if I ask those kind of questions?
Of course. You'll have to proceed with the utmost caution. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. Or, but you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining. Or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
Pretending to be your nephew sounds like the best option.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samco. You'll have to ask each one of them how many quartz they mine. Samco's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you gonna do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many cores the 3 shifts mine on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Who owns the mines?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects. And these leaseholders can rent out their privileges to other people. All sorts of people operate mines in Gutenberg. Nobility, rich burghers, even the monastery. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay for new shafts to be dug can share in the proceeds.
How much do the mines pay to the king?
That depends on whether it's a royal mine or a mine in the hands of a mining guild, meaning the leaseholders.
I thought all mines were owned by the king.
That's right. But it's much more profitable for the king to grant mining rights to rich mine operators. They bear the cost of mining themselves and pay him a share. The king receives 1/3 of the profits from his own mines, but only 1/5 from the leaseholders. That's how he gets what's his from all the mining.
What about the other 2/3 of the profits from the king's mines?
Those go towards the costs, of course, for operations, wages, and shaft security.
Who's responsible for the mines?
The mines and the mint are supervised directly by the Royal Mint Master, Ulrich Bavard von Neuhaus. As the steward, I'm his direct subordinate. I oversee that everything runs smoothly on his behalf. Then come the chief foreman, then the other foreman, and finally the ordinary pitmen in the shafts. But I don't come in contact with them very often. We follow the path of silver until the moment an ore merchant buys the ore from us and takes it to a smelter.
Are you Foreman Samco?
Aye, I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. I'm his nephew. He wants me to learn about his work.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off craft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
You should obey Sir Christian and just tell me what I want to know. You could get in real trouble. Maybe even lose your job.
So what, kidder? If he gives me the sack, I'll go and hulk somewhere else. Don't scunner me, man.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you.
Ah, forget it. You can play some dice with me, and we're square.
And then you'll tell me what I...
Of course I will.
All right.
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win.
Here. Damn it! Here. My God, I'm done. Good to see you, friend. What's taking you so long? There's nothing to it. Huh. God bless. Fuck that!
Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
What is the work of...
Aye, that's a but prop.
How do you mine...
Either we're on hard rock, only then...
How many cores did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we managed to hulk 34 cups.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kit, some are swap.
How much do you make?
Don't even get me started.
That's all I need to...
If you need out else...
Quick! Go! Quick! God! 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 Go! Go! Quick!
Slow down, you idiot.
Right.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're Hewin?
Sir Christian of Peacex. I'm his nephew, Henry. I'm supposed to see what the work in the mine is all about.
He's grooming a successor, eh? But you can't just amble around. You can't.
I'll just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less. But make it snappy, man.
How exactly do you mine?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a You take a kevil and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion. Or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed. In the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the cough, you get a tally. And you can get back in by.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Sir Christian himself can tell you how much he's got written down in the mine book.
Uncle Christian doesn't have time for me. You know how busy he is. If he asks me what I've learned, I'll have nothing to tell him.
That's right, too. That won't do.
Spill it. I want to know how many cores you mined on the feast.
Easy, Mara. We're not gonna scrap in the mount. It was a good gar on the feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers huge.
Thanks.
Take care.
Ja!
God grant you help. Hey! Your horse nearly trampled me! Blessings to you.
Where can I find...
What are you doing here, kidder?
I've got a letter of... He's my uncle.
It's Graf.
I just need to... Why wouldn't he be in...
Young jaybird. He hadn't even had a full week on the graft, poor lad. You'll find Paul at the lowest level by the roof fall. He's praying. You'll hear the wind. Don't fret. Farewell, my friend.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Eh? You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm his nephew. He wanted me to learn about his job, so here I am. I hate to interrupt your prayers for a dead friend, but I need to ask you something.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. And now?
Come on, it wasn't your fault.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Aye.
You're a canny lad. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and
iron,
merciful God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that
gold,
you bless my brother who has
silver,
died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may your
tin,
holy angels save
iron,
his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and
Bring his
metals.
soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through our
brother
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
his
and
mind.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save
Amen.
his soul from damnation. Bring his soul to eternal glory through our Lord, our Saviour and Redeemer, Jesus Christ. Amen. So, are you going to add?
Aye, thanks. What it's about? It's a proper
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye, but every death in the shaft is a waste. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakka or two a month.
How is the...
First, we set up...
So how many corals did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need.
If you say so, Mara.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived the Holy Spirit.
Good day.
I already know how many corals the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corves extracted. That means 10 corves of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corves must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
Should I go to them and accuse them?
Well, accuse? We want to hear everything they know. That means you need to talk to them. But be very careful. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Guten Abend.
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
In that case, someone else must be lying.
Or someone just cannot count. Why are you bothering me with this? Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corves than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there were ausgerechnet on the Fest of St. Petronilla? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted more than they did. They like to show off.
All three crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that. Your story doesn't add up, Herman. We found out. Simple as that. Don't try to outsmart me and Sir Christian.
I am not trying to do anything. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long has this been?
Several months, maybe half a year.
Is Ulrich Vavak
The Mint Master? I have no idea.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter. Just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you don't want to scare off the people who are...
Yeah.
A word for...
Who are you?
I'm Henry. Sir Christian said...
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
But you're the one counting the cores of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 cores on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the Mint Master himself. I'm under his protection.
Aye, there's no point in denying it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
You have nothing to fear. You're under my protection, and nothing will happen to you. I'll deal with anyone who wants to harm you. Believe me.
Oi, I'll tell you what I know. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cook the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelt. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
How long has this been going?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk.
Who pays you on the...
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the...
Do you think...
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me.
All right. Just carry on. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor...
Clear as a bell, Mara. Always silent as the grave.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happened?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around, and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snoop, but he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct?
Like I said, it won't be easy, nevertheless. I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to listen. Don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not, in short, be charismatic.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. If you're charismatic enough, Buresh is short, and make sure you wash up.
What should I...
He started to now he's doing...
I got it.
Here. I've written you a letter. I reckon he won't be thrilled. But he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mine. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least you could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure some... Good luck, Henry.
Hail Mary!
Aye, coming right up.
What is your...
You mean then we do that?
Have you noticed...
Nothing.
How do you like... What can you tell...
I can't complain from what I've heard.
Does any silver...
Here, that would mean some of our lads are involved. And look, Sonny, I don't want anything to...
You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass. Next time I'll be more careful around you.
I hope you'll be satisfied. my friend.
I wonder...
It happens. Just watch where you're going this time.
Lord be with you.
What's this dirty beggar doing here? I don't talk to nobodies. I see some people just can't dress appropriately.
It happens. Just watch where you're going. Next time.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Ka! Ka! Quick! Quick! Oh,
God bless.
Where is Johan? Since I saw him at work. He doesn't work at home.
Are you the fella they call?
And who are you?
Henry.
The steward of the mint? And why did he send?
I'm interested.
What would you like to know?
How do you like
He
it?
says you're all...
What can...
Listen, on the other...
What happens
The
to...
bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place, and only the owner...
Does any...
Why should I talk to you about such...
I've been tasked by the nobility, and that's a serious matter. I'm not just anybody. Just the fact that I'm relying on you, a simple smelter, should be an honor to you.
Well, sir, thank you. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for... Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because if you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, gotta be careful.
Thank you. Quick! Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Wait. I demand an honorable duel. We're not just gonna brawl like some riffraff, are we?
You're the fucking riffraff. Honourable Jewel, my ass. Get him!
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! I'm all yours! Take that! Show your stuff! You're no match for us, fucker!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Show your...
Do it!
Fuck her!
I'll rip your ass open!
Jesus!
Come on then!
Show your
We're gonna gut you, you whore son!
I'm all yours!
Come on then! Don't beat you for a bloody pulp, fucker!
Show your stuff!
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver.
Not me. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. It's true. As Volkmar is my name. As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access one day. Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He said if I accepted, he'd make me rich. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well, and Buresh was happy. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new folk. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate.
Aren't you ashamed?
Which king did I steal from exactly? Well, I didn't care, man.
Moving on.
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes.
They counter...
I suppose so. But what they actually do... Budesh only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me the...
Did Buresh ever mention...
Not if you won't be able to...
Give me the map.
If you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the entrance to the mint is... Look here. Why are you doing this anyway?
That's none of your...
I see. Now you have the map, and I know I wanted to. Please let me go.
I'm quite sure you have coin. So pay up, and you'll be free.
Here, take it all. Thank you. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, you're a good, merciful...
Quick! Quick! Go!
Oh.
Go!
well, well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you, an embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything, and even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now, snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground no one will hear you scream.
Are you trying to offer me something?
If you're reasonable, I'd be willing to pay a tidy sum for your silence.
How much will you pay me?
Well, what's the price for your silence? Are you out of your mind? I couldn't give you that much even if I wanted to.
You can't buy me, Buresh.
That's the wrong answer.
He can't leave here alive! Finish him!
Well, well, well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you. Little Neri was supposed to get rid of you. What? We could
I need evidence that Ulrich Vavart von Neuhaus is involved in this whole affair.
The Mint Master? That's not true. Wouldn't you rather discuss the price of your silence?
You've no business here, you thief.
You can't buy me, Buresh.
That's the wrong answer.
He can't leave here alive!
Jesus! No, you don't. Wanker! You wanna try me? Hey! Get him! Come on then! Wanker!
Show your stuff!
Now you're finished. You want to try me? Right between the eyes.
Blood, yep!
Well, I knew, but I read little to what wicked underground.
You'll be the one screaming.
We'll see about...
He can't leave here alive. Finish him. Show what you're made. Damn! I'm bleeding. Damn!
Come on then!
Useless!
I'll beat you to...
You wanna try me?
that fucker out, damn it! No chance!
Show yourself!
I'm wounded! Ha! Bleeding, are ya?
Have you had enough, Buret?
Mercy! For Christ!
Underground, no one will hear you scream.
No, please!
I want proof that Mint Master Vavak is involved in this whole scheme.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face. Out with the truth.
The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mint Master, he got cocky and began to abuse. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. So he came to me one day with the idea that
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek. And they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among them. I'm a stranger here too. I've never had it easy here. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them retards. Pisek.
What you did?
Stolen? Such an ugly word.
Whatever.
It's used to mint groschen. Genuine groschen.
Genuine?
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're produced. No one can tell they're not from the Italian court.
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavak's involved.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never mentioned? Will you give me your...
How much will you...
How much do you want? That's reasonable. All right. I hope you're happy and that I have nothing to fear from you. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find it's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd...
Is that all?
Aye.
I'm sure you have... I don't know what.
I really don't have... I'll be on my way. I hope we never...
I'll be happy to make sure we don't...
My God, no! Please! To hell with ya! Take that, you shit! You'll never beat me, you swine! See, you shit! You're no match for me!
We'll get out of here.
A gilded cage is still a cage.
Aye, but we came here willingly. You should have figured out working an underground thing.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here. Well, fuck me.
Fuck it up now.
I'm here to help.
What are you doing? Get out of here. If
You don't have to worry about it.
What about Master
Buresh is dead.
Christ, my God!
I came to get evidence against Mint.
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked.
Leave that to me. I still need the genuine coin die from you.
Everything we do here is clean.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? We just pawns.
Nobody's saying it. Guards are dead.
Hang on. It's just the books you're after, isn't it?
We won't tell nobody nothing.
Tell me more about...
Look.
Why are they...
Well, it's just...
Don't you mean...
Not really. They even brought some... We've got plenty of coin.
So you don't want to get in trouble?
Trouble is putting it... He'd ruin our...
I told you, they couldn't fight for shit. You're free.
Free?
Like...
Without permission?
So?
Then we could... Me neither.
Free!
Free!
Quick! 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 Whoa! I got the evidence against Mintmaster Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
The owner of the smelting works, Buresh, tried to stop me. I had to kill him.
Henry! You killed Master Buresh! Christ almighty! Why did you do that? Don't you know how important he was?
He attacked me. And he wasn't alone. I was outnumbered. Was I supposed to let him kill me? Christian, with all due respect, I don't know how many battles you've been in, but that's just how it goes. You don't stand gaping, you just defend yourself. You can't hold back.
I get it, I do. But this still shouldn't have happened. What's done is done. We can't take it back now. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ! Held prisoner!
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God! He really is an unscrupulous monster. Did you let them out?
I did, but it took some persuading. They were afraid.
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious. Let me see.
Here.
What the? It's genuine! That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vavak are absolutely clean! In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. If only you hadn't taken Master Baresh's life. He could have cooperated. We still know damn little about his involvement in the scheme.
Maybe this could help. A letter from Lord Vavak to Master Buresh.
Where did you get this? This is really the final piece of the whole story. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Retard's hands, Vavak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people, if you take my meaning.
listening.
I knew you'd understand. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. It'll be much harder to replace Master Burash. I'll have to ask Ruthard and the other miners, but I don't think it'll be a problem to find someone with similar abilities, and I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole... I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have to do is nod. Excellent. You won't regret it, but don't forget. You can blackmail Vivak with the evidence all you want, but leave the Path of Silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight off his chest.